can I even lift this? Definitely can't lift it with the Order of the Phoenix. Oh! Hello. It's time for a little book haul. Little-ish book haul. It's not going to be in any particular order. This includes some Christmas gifts, some books that I bought in the Waterstones 50% off hardbacks sale, and some books that came in subscription boxes. So my December Illumicrate and Fairy Loot boxes came quite late in the month, and in fact in the case of Fairy Loot arrived in January. I'm done with 2022 and 2022 content. I am not going back and filming unboxings for those. I will film unboxings for future months, i.e. January onwards, but I'm not going to be going back, so I'm just going to show you the books in this video, and I'm sorry if that's disappointing, but I'm not in the mental space to look backwards. So moving on, the first thing that I want to show you is this beautiful copy of The Art of My Neighbor Totoro, a film by Hayao Miyazaki, which I got from my sister and her partner Andrew for Christmas. There's something from here that I can show you. So, for example, so it's just showing the artwork and the way that the film was produced and developed, and I actually have, albeit in Japanese, I have this kind of edition of book for the Cat Returns and for Howl's Moving Castle, and now I have Totoro as well, so thank you again to Natalie and Andrew for that. They also got me a recipe book, which is in my kitchen, so I will put a picture of it on screen for you, which is a Studio Ghibli inspired recipe book. It is super cute, and I'm really looking forward to trying out cooking a few things from there. Some of it is quite challenging. I'm good at baking, but I'm not so great at cooking, so I'm going to try. I particularly want to try the herring and pumpkin, I think it's pumpkin, or is it sweet potato, I forget, pie, which is from Kiki's delivery service, because it just looks so cute and it looks so yummy, but it also looks really challenging, so we'll see if I manage that. The next gift is a book and also a weapon from my parents for Christmas, which is this illustrated copy of Order of the Phoenix. I'm not going to show it for long, I'm not going to talk about it for long because I don't promote this author, but I am collecting these books, and I feel like there's a lot more people involved in these books than just she who must not be named, so I just want to say thank you to my parents, especially because these are so expensive. I'm really grateful for it, but I don't want to spend too much time on it on my channel. Moving on to the book that I got in the December Illumicrate box, which was Red Scholars, or The Red Scholars Wake, sorry, by Electre Baudard. It has lovely ombre sprayed edges, same colour at the top as at the top and at the bottom as the bottom, and it has a signed book plate and some foiling on the naked hardback and some lovely end papers. I have already read this book, and what I will say about it for now is that it is a very, very strange book. It is about these two women kind of get an arranged marriage or a marriage of convenience, or you know, something along those lines. It's kind of a little bit different, but I don't want to give it away. But one of the participants of this marriage is actually a spaceship, so it's just weird, and it's also sci-fi slash space opera, so it's got lots of politicking in that sense, but also it's pirate politics because the spaceship is a pirate spaceship. It's all just a lot, and I really wanted to love it a lot more than I did, but it's just very strange. This next one I got in the Waterstones 50% hardback sale, and that is A Spindle Splintered by Alex E. Harrow. I have actually already read this one, and it's kind of Sleeping Beauty retelling, but it's not really a retelling. It's Sleeping Beauty being used as the basis for the story, but it's like a modern fairy tale using Sleeping Beauty. I don't really know how to explain it, but it is brilliant. Then in the adult Fairy Loot box, a book that I am very excited to read, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and this edition is really very, very pretty indeed. And as I said, I am very much looking forward to reading this one. The naked hardback is a stunner, and then we have custom end papers as well, and I believe that it is also signed. Yes, it is. I'm very much looking forward to reading this one. The audiobook is not out until the 19th of January, so I'll be holding off until then, but when the audiobook comes out I will be purchasing it and I will be reading it straight away because I am very much anticipating reading this book. So excited. Next is a Fairy Loot book that is not from a box. I just ordered it to match with the other two books that I got in this trilogy. This is the last one. It is Kingdom of the Feared by Kerry Maniscalco. I got it mostly because of these stenciled edges. All of the books in this trilogy from Fairy Loot have them, and they're just beautiful. So there you go. I haven't read this one yet. This is the naked hardcover, very, very shiny, and I believe it's signed as well. It has a artwork, on the reverse of the dust jacket. Can I even speak? It's very pretty. I think it's a digital signature, actually. Or maybe not. Maybe not, I don't know. Either way, I haven't read this one yet, but I will hopefully be reading it soon, and then I will be finished with this trilogy. So that's good. This is going to be the year of finishing series, which you will know if you have already watched my 2023 plans video. If not, I will link it for you. The next 4 in fact are books that I got in the half price sale at Waterstones. I should also add that the reason I bought so many books in that sale is because I got for Christmas some Waterstones gift vouchers, so I thought, you know, what better way to use the gift vouchers than to buy double the amount of books that I could otherwise get, you know? So the next one, which is actually going to be my next read, is How High We Go in the Dark by Sequoia Nagamatsu. It has black sprayed edges, but I think the rest is like the same as the normal edition. It's Waterstones exclusive just because of the sprayed edges, I think. And this one is a collection of sci-fi short stories, so I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't been giving you synopsis for any of these, but oh well, we're just going to carry on going with it. Then Alone With You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. This is also a Waterstones exclusive. Look at those edges, so pretty. I really love the colour that they went with for this particular cover. I just think it's so pretty, and there are some more kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see, honeycomb details on the spine. I really like honeycomb, and I really like bees. Not in my general vicinity, but the aesthetic, I'm all about it. Then another Waterstones exclusive of Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. This was the winner of the debut category for the Goodreads Choice Awards, I think. And look at this really cool exclusive version with the sprayed edges. How fun. And it also has the, or part of, the periodic table on the inside, and the naked hardback looks like so. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. Really, really different, not my usual kind of thing, but I feel drawn to it and I don't know why, but I'm going to go with it. And then finally from the Waterstones hardback sale, I got Heart of the Sun Warrior by Sue Lynn Tan, which has some sprayed edges, and this one somehow is signed. Thank you, Waterstones. So that's super fun. And this is another one. When I read this, I will be finished with this duology. I'm wondering if I might need to reread Daughter of the Moon Goddess though. If I haven't already read this by the time I post this video, which you wouldn't know anyway, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. if you have a view on whether I should reread Daughter before I read Heart, let me know. Then we have the December Fairyloot YA box book, which is this stunning copy of Cruel Illusions by Margie Fuston. Win or Die. Very shiny, and you know how I feel about shiny things. I am a magpie. I love it. I love the rose stencil edges, super pretty. And we also have some embossing on the naked hardback, but in black, which is really, really different, and I really like that. And also, I believe, custom end papers. Very nice, very nice. Oh, nearly dropped it. There we go, that's the back. And was that the same? No. And is it signed? Yes, also signed. And the back says, a deadly competition, a magical secret society, a chance for revenge, which just sounds great to me. But the problem, I'm a little bit nervous about it, because the thing is I've been let down so many times by books that claim to have deadly competitions and then no one dies. And I'm just like, you can't call yourself a deadly competition if no one dies, because then it's not deadly. Right? So, I don't know. I hope that it is as deadly as it claims to be. I'm not going to be reading a whole lot of YA this year, but this one I am interested in. Then we have some gifts from my lovely friends here on the booktube. So the first is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry, which I was gifted by Joanna from the channel Joanna Sosa. Thank you again, Joanna. Really loved this book. I have already read it. In fact, I read it just a few days before I was gifted this copy, but I listened to the audiobook, which is narrated by the author, which is always really fun, and it's very cute and cozy. I think everybody already knows that about this book, but I just wanted to confirm that that is indeed the case, and I enjoyed myself. I'm just going to move some of these off my lap so that I have a little bit more space to actually talk to you about the last couple of books in this haul. So the next one was from Stephanie, from Stephanie's Book First. This is A Strange and Stubborn Endurance by Foz Meadows. This is fantasy romance, possibly a little on the steamy side. Very much looking forward to reading this one. I think Stephanie wants to read it too, so we might try to buddy read it if we can work that out. But it just sounds like a really fun, steamy time. And then finally we have Hunt the Stars by Jessie Mihalik, which is from Abby, from the channel Abby Salter. Thank you again, Abby. And this one is a sci-fi romance adventure thing, which I'm also very much looking forward to reading. And I am really planning, I mean, I've got my birthday coming up in March, so I will probably get books around my birthday, but I really want to work on reading from my physical TBR this year. So I really want to cut back on the book buying as much as I possibly can, as much as is realistic. I'm never going to cut it out altogether, but I do want to just keep it at a reasonable level. And I also want to focus on buying adult books, because I've got a lot of YA books and they're not really calling to me so much recently. So I want to focus on, if I am buying books, on buying adult books, especially because I am keeping my Fairyloot YA and my Illumicrate subscriptions. And Fairyloot YA, they're always YA books, and Illumicrate is often YA books. So I'll be adding to my collections there anyway. So anything else that I add, I really want it to be adult. And that's it for this one, I think. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks. Bye.